You know, especially around the holidays. Hell yeah, bro. About that much Baileys and that much coffee. You
God
know,
damn. I used to drink
Hey,
that much Baileys with that much more Baileys.
got you.
man, I used to work with a dude that would take vodka, put it in a syringe, and inject his oranges.
Mm.
So while
Let
he
that
was
shit
at work,
marinate.
he could be
Mm-hmm.
eating fruit and getting fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them drill sergeants over in Fort Benning, we had a drill sergeant. That motherfucker got caught with cores in his camelback.
Mm.
We be like, man, what? We be
Why you
like,
pissing every 5 minutes?
right, man. Look, this cat would be sitting up there, be flipping the fuck out on us. We like, what the fuck wrong with this dude, man? That motherfucker got caught with cores in that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing but foam coming out that straw.
He blew it all down. Shit, man.
Fucking cores in a camel pack.
Man, listen, okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man.
What's up, family? Y'all ready?
Yeah, man, let's get it, man.
Yes,
what
sir.
it is. They watching like these niggas just old talking. It's time to rock this motherfucker. Yes, the new banner. Shout out to the new banner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tubi, owned by Rupert Murdock.
This bitch
Trick
here.
lady, the lion ass bitch. I think she's
Fine
been
on
caught.
me. Yeah.
Oh, we got to talk about who was this cat?
Vince Staples.
Vince Staples, new trailer. $120 million after divorce settlement. Renaissance Jordans. Oh my God.
Yeah, Tank put that on. That was it.
Go ahead.
Oh, we good.
Yeah, man. They know who it is. Shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you said Tank
Shit,
put
man.
Hey, he said
Yeah,
that
man,
the shit about the
Yeah,
Jay. We'll get into it, man.
Yeah, man, I need to whatever. Let's get it then, man. Let's get into it.
all
All
right,
right, man. This was like I said, I was today years old, man, when I saw that. I didn't know that he owned fucking Rupert Murdock, the owner of Fox News, also owns Tubi. You know.
Yeah, I just heard about that, man.
This came up as oh no, this came up as a TikTok came across.
Yeah. With,
fucking mind blowing.
Martin.
How many of y'all remember
There it
South
is.
Central?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess who owned that network? Rupert Murdock. So let me explain to y'all how we got Fox News. They launched Fox Broadcasting. They put on black content. We run to Fox. Live in color. Do y'all know why there is a Pepsi and now Apple Music halftime show at the Super Bowl? Because 1 year in Live in Color put on their own Super Bowl halftime show, and all these eyeballs left the Super Bowl and they went over to the In Live in Color halftime show, and the NFL said, oh, hell no. That's when you got the big halftime performances and they turn into major extravaganzas because of In Live in Color. Why did Keenan Ivory Wayans quit and his family leave? Because what Fox started doing was
Fair use,
putting
people.
In Live
Fair
in Color
use.
reruns on Fox stations, driving down the syndication value of In Live in Color. And they like, we ain't gonna produce any more shows because y'all cheating us out of our money. What did Fox then do with the money made from black people building up Fox? They landed the NFL. NFL used to be on NBC and CBS. Monday Night Football was on ABC. Fox offered $1 billion plus for the NFL rights, and that's when it went from CBS over to Fox. But guess what happened after they got the NFL? Bye-bye In Live in Color, bye-bye Rock, bye-bye South Central, bye-bye all of the black programming. Now, some of y'all watching me right now, some of y'all saying, okay, Roland, I mean, that's all that history. I mean, you just bringing up old stuff. Why are you sitting here bringing up old stuff?
Mm-hmm.
What has been all the rage for the last year? What have you heard, Greg?
God damn, he's stuttering fucking up
Did y'all see that movie on Tubi? You need to get it on Tubi. See his impressive growth with over 74 million monthly active users. Do y'all know who owns Tubi? He does.
Wow.
What is Fox doing? Black people, listen to me.
Good Lord.
Listen to me, black people. You built Fox Broadcasting, which gave them the financial wherewithal to get to NFL. They get to NFL, build up the financial wherewithal to launch Fox News. Now we're living in a digital world.
Yes, sir.
And what is Tubi doing? Black content, black content, black content, black content. They dropping black. I see all the Instagram posts, the Twitter posts. A movie on Tubi, a movie on Tubi, a movie on Tubi. And guess what? Their numbers are blowing up. Their numbers are blowing up. Black people, you are turning Tubi into one of the largest fast channels, which is basically a digital channel. They're doing it with black content. Look at it right there. Look at all these. Y'all, look at this. This is how they're competing against Netflix and the rest of them. Black, 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 black.
Shitty.
Do y'all understand that Fox sold its entertainment division to Disney a few years ago for $70+ billion? Fox right now is building a digital brand on the backs of black people. And you know what we doing? We going, oh, I'm on Tubi, I'm on Tubi, oh, I'm on Tubi, I'm on Tubi. Now, I understand the desire to have our content being places. What did Greg's brother say in the promo video? Bring your eyeballs home. I've been telling y'all, where black eyeballs go, that's where the advertising money goes. When you send black eyeballs to gossip, to mess, to entertainment, they gonna sit here and make it rain.
Yes, sir.
Tubi is trying to lock up several $100 million in ad money. And there's a declining number of dollars from broadcast networks coming to digital. And Tubi said, y'all know how we can sit here and grow fast as possible? Let's sit here and go after all them Negro eyeballs with ratchet shows, with a bunch of bad movies. And I can't tell y'all how many group chats I've been in. Tubi.
Yeah. That part. He's doing it again, round 2. He's doing it again.
Hey man, first of all, if they get rolling, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying, and it's a strategic business move. But if they had gave Roland Martin a fucking job at Fox, he wouldn't be saying all of this. Roland is one of them ones. He kind of like Byron Allen. For these last few years, he's been trying to go after those advertising dollars. Like I forget who it was. Somebody got a huge sum of money, and he was like, "Yo, what about us over here? Like, you want to give me some money? Like give it to you for fucking what?" And I mean, I get it, but I mean, I guess I just don't understand. Like, what the fuck is the big deal? Maybe it's just me. If one of y'all can help me out,
it's what he's saying as far as we need to be doing our own shit, and we could do better than just fucking Tubi. We need to do our own. If Rupert Murdock could come in and duplicate the same thing he did back in the 90s and make billions, we should be able to follow the same fucking blueprint, especially now that everything is streaming. It's like, don't fall victim again and then complain later, because the outcome could be another empowering fucking Fox News. But black folks created fucking Fox News.
But where's the capital? See, this is the thing. I could tell you
ad buys.
I could tell. Okay, but I could tell you. But this is the thing. That was one of Byron Allen's. That was his main argument. They're not giving us our fair share of those ad revenues. There's a certain amount of ad revenues that's supposed to be allotted to us, right? And my thing is, I could tell you about 2 streaming services that if they went there, that, you know, if people would take the chance, like let's say a Dave Chappelle or a Corey Holcomb or one of these big time comedians, if they went to, like, say, Tariq Nasheed got FBAstream.com, and then Dame Dash got one.
New America.
American New.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, we talking about people that's going to end up donating versus until they start getting the ad revenues and all of that, versus this cat who already got the capital. Shout out to Bounty Tank. Bounty Tank, he just posted that his show is on Tubi now. He went from he was doing his show on brother out of Canton, I want to say, or Akron. He was doing his show on YouTube, and now Tubi picked him up. So I guess my point is, man, that's a huge investment that a lot of guys don't want to make right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just watched an interview with Dame on Willie D's podcast, and he said, "Cats, I'm putting up my own money to do this or whatever." But back to Byron Allen's point is, he's not even getting, like the application fee to even apply for it. He's like, they're not even getting a look. Not saying that there's certain funds that's supposed to be allocated to us. It's like, dude, y'all won't even give me a chance to bid.
Right.
It's like no bid fucking. Yeah, it's like no bid contracts for your black ass. No, you don't. You got enough money. You just keep doing your thing with the Weather Channel.
There you
Chill
go.
out. But yeah, it's just a matter of paying attention to what's really going on behind the scenes. And if you watch that interview with Dame Dash and Willie D, he talked about it. He was like, man, why would I give that? He was like, I'm not on YouTube because I don't like the split. Like the split ain't right.
I saw that.
Yeah, he was telling Willie D, he's like, do you know how much they making off of you? Willie's like, I don't want to get into all that right now. I don't want to talk about that,
right.
My check or whatever. But he was like, but that's the stuff he's like, those are the questions that I ask. What's the split? What's the breakdown? How much are you getting? He's like, I don't understand why my people don't ask those questions. And that's what circle back to this Tubi thing. What is the split? What are you getting from this? Just besides exposure, considering this dude making money hand over fist because all he needs is just your eyeballs, just the numbers alone. He could parlay that into another multi-billion-dollar deal. He can extend that because it's a limited contract for the NFL. It's a limited, they gotta, they renegotiate how many billions you want to pay for this, and he's doing that again with Tubi. He's getting that money up again.
See, I just kind of feel like it's going to be one of those things. And I thought about this because Tariq Nasheed started his streaming service at $750 a month, $7.99. He started his streaming service to put his Hidden Colors documentaries, 1801, and that stuff up there. And Dame makes his own movies. He puts them on there. But my thing is, it's going to have to be a situation where these brothers will say, all right, man, I'm willing to take a chance on you and donate maybe one of my specials or donate a new special, maybe even if it's 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the fucking capital ain't there to pay these people to say, okay, so Monique's biggest thing was, okay, Dave Chappelle got 10 million. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to get 500,000. Okay. These cats ain't got the capital to give a motherfucker $10 million. You know what I mean? And I just got to say this. The other problem is, man, and this is fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to point or whatever, but look at what's going on with the comedy shit. Cat Williams came out, did a scathing interview that did 40 million views. Now it ain't nothing but fucking infighting amongst
something now.
Huh? You said what?
I said it's 50 something now.
50 something.
It's like 50 something million now.
Yeah, I mean, he lit the match for 2024.
Right. So, but what we seeing is now is nothing but infighting. So it's gonna have to be some type of cohesion versus, all right, we're gonna air this one out. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna have to be some kind of checks and balances because now Dave Chappelle came out, which love Dave, but Dave was like, oh, he ain't saying nothing about the white boys. Well, now you put yourself in a position to be like, okay, well, what the fuck do you know about the white boys? In turn, now Corey Holcomb is talking about Dave Chappelle. Wow, why he hanging out with these homosexual comedians, and he ain't been funny and all of this, and which I don't agree with, but you know what I'm saying. And then, but Corey Holcomb was just talking about, well, yeah, Cat Williams stole jokes too. My point is, man, motherfuckers is gonna have to stop being opportunists for something like that to work. Yeah, we can do it ourselves. But the basic point I'm trying to get to is there's got to be a certain level of organization and sacrifice, man.
Yeah.
And then when it hits a certain number, motherfuckers don't sell it off. I get, what's my brother's name that owned BT? Bob Johnson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There are people to this day that feel like, hey man, he shouldn't have sold it. But it's hard to tell a motherfucker, hey man, walk away from $3 billion.
Yeah, they hit him with his magic number. Every person has their number, but guys are happy. They're satisfied with the split. So that's why they're not going to come home, and try to organize and, like you said, try to come together and build something, for our own. But no, because the checks are clearing. Like fuck that, I'm getting these YouTube checks. I'm cool. I'm getting money off TikTok. I'm cool. I'm good with that. But again, go back to Dame. It was like, dude, I don't I don't like that breakdown. It's not.
Mhm.
He's like, we all, we getting cheated. He's like, I'm a born hustler. It was like, and I know
Yeah.
when somebody's shorting me. He was like, and I don't like the split. He's like, I don't mind taking the time to go through the itemized shit and realize, hold on, man, this is to your favor.
Mm-hmm.
If push come to shove, I go get it out the mud and do it my damn self. But and I'm not surprised that Rupert Murdock is making money hand over fist, owning Tubi. And again, he never publicized that or anything. It's just he's like, shit, yeah, that's in my portfolio. I own that as well. Probably own some other shit we're not privy to at this point. But it's just one of those head scratchers again. Like, damn, history repeating itself again. So
yeah, because I never knew that shit about. I remember that in Living Color halftime show, but I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember it not being big halftime shows before that Super Bowl show.
That was it. That was the that was like, we can't have these dudes stealing because you're stealing their money. You know how much an ad goes for per minute?
Millions.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? And they like these fucking sketch artists, comedian artists. They come in and they chipping into our shit. I mean, like half the viewers left.
Yeah,
the black eyeballs left. It was like, hold on, shit. And Living Color's on. They got a special Super Bowl. We got to watch it. It was like because the regular Super Bowl halftime thing was vanilla. It was boring as shit. So.
And then is another interesting thing that he said, right? And this is what I'm getting at. Like, he said that they started robbing in Living Color, and that's why they ultimately stopped making the shows, because they weren't getting what they were due.
The split.
The split. Well, I don't know if you guys heard the interview where Marlon Wayans talked about Scary Movie. He said, man, Scary Movie, if you remember, that was pretty big until the studio said, nah, we ain't gonna honor what we told you we was gonna honor. And so he went on to do the haunted house movies and shit. So it's a thing, man, where there's gonna have to be a certain level of organization. There's gonna have to be a certain level of, hey man, his ice ain't colder. We're gonna have to start thinking that. I mean, because you pointing this shit out, but at the end of the day, he's still giving motherfuckers opportunities that wouldn't have got an opportunity nowhere. And I'm not saying that he's a good guy, a great guy, or nothing like that, because again, he owns a network that dumps on our people religiously.
It's still a platform. And just like cats getting that YouTube money, the split ain't to their favor, but yet it's still it's an opportunity to try to parlay that into some other stuff. Look how far Country Wayne has come.
Man,
you see what I'm saying? That's the prime example of parlaying, taking the crumbs that they give you and then building a fucking cake. That's what this man is doing. He's flipping it.
Let me tell you something. Country Wayne went from making 20-second a minute TikToks.
There you go.
To now he pretty much has his own soap opera on fucking YouTube outside of the comedy and everything else. You understand what I'm saying? And he's only going higher and higher. You got to be proud of the brother. But again, if Rupert fucking Murdock comes to that man and says, hey, I'll give you 30 million.
He's gone.
He's gone. It ain't gonna be. Gone. Let me talk. And Dame say, look, man, work with me. I can't give you 30 million, but I can give you a percentage.
Right.
If we gonna build this, and you and this one and this one, I'll give you a percentage. It just
don't. The math ain't mathing, because
give me that 30
right now. Give me that 30, and then I'll holler at you on the back end.
There you go.
But with Dame, he said, we go back to his old Jay-Z shit, talking about that. He was like, man, we all had our cut. He's like, I don't rob nobody. I don't own anybody's masters or any of that shit. So I'm assuming he's taking that same logic and applying it to this American New platform that he has. And I was like, dude, I'm not expecting my shit to blow up, overnight. He was like, man, I've been doing this for some years now. It's like, hopefully it'll catch on. We got people who, and he said he don't just pick just anybody on the channel neither. He said he get to pick who he want on his shit. So I was like, that's even better. He's like, I get all the coon shit out of there.
There you go.
I can get some some top-notch quality streaming shit on there. So
And Dame gets a lot of undue disrespect. But just imagine for a minute, just imagine for 1 minute, if Country Wayne was to do his stand-up special over there, and Kevin Hart, who he put on, I don't know if y'all remember, with Paper Soldiers and Death of the Dynasty.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I hear Cat like, oh, he came with a show. No, he was doing
the Rockefeller movies.
He was doing the Rockefeller movies, which was cult classics amongst our people.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Imagine Kevin saying, boom, here's a movie over here, and the next Plastic Boy special gonna be over here. But how you gonna do that when Netflix paying motherfuckers $20 million a movie, $20 million a fucking special? I guarantee you. I think what's my man's name? Country Wayne. He got a special on Netflix. I guarantee you, he ain't getting no less than $5 million.
No less.
No less.
Out the gate, and he's coming off of TikTok.
Right. So I hear what Roland is saying, but until motherfuckers can provide a tangible, right? You know what I'm saying? A substantial benefit. I mean, motherfuckers is gonna go to Tubi.
That's it.
You know
I mean, that's
what's up, old man.
That's Rupert Murdoch's nest egg. I mean, just think about his back catalog, and then when they structure deals, they're going to package the back end along with the front end. I'm sure Tubi was in development for years prior to being a streaming service. So when you go in and make these deals, you're like, hey, I can bring you my catalog, and guess what we got coming up? We can package this all together, and we start making these advertising deals. And they talk about gatekeepers in Hollywood, but this is gatekeeping on the back end. These motherfuckers have had these deals for years. I mean, decades, and they're just parlaying it. So it's going to be extremely hard for the Dame Dashes and everybody else to jump into the streaming service and get the same numbers that Rupert Murdoch's pulling down in advertising.
Yeah. And you got
that money locked in. Go ahead, fam. What you call it? Tubi is the chitlin circuit of streaming.
There you go. There you go.
That's all I want to put out there. Go ahead.
No. The last thing I'm gonna say, man, is people got to also think about the fact that it's a billionaire boys club.
Yeah.
The information that these billionaires pass amongst each other, they don't want to pass it to a Dame, and Dame know a lot. But do you think these motherfuckers, do you think a Rupert Murdoch want Dame screaming on him the way he was screaming on Leor? You know what I'm saying? They
fear. Right. They fear him because he knows shit and he ain't afraid to, to let loose on it. So
they not going to pass that on to a Tariq Nasheed. And it's interesting because I'll close with this. Minister Farrakhan, a long time ago, I heard him talking about how, all of these natural resources, we know this come from Africa. He said, but do you think that they teaching these Africans how to what's the word I'm saying? I'm looking for?
Cultivate.
It's the process and the process. You know what I'm talking about, Cuddy? Yeah, cultivate.
To mine?
No, it's the process. Refine.
Okay.
Teaching them. You think they're gonna teach them how to refine this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right. And see, that's the problem. You saw this a couple of weeks ago, where these African countries are kicking some of these British and French countries out of their country, and they're burning all the machinery and destroying shit on the way out. And then a couple weeks later, suddenly this country has a coup. So there's that economic hitman.
There you go.
Perspective too that we got to throw in there. That
there you go.
Hey, we're gonna take advantage of your resources, and when you don't allow us to take advantage of your resources, we're gonna come in and try to fuck your shit up.
Right.
I mean that's happening all the time in Africa, and people wondering why so many countries in Africa are stable.
Right.
And it's because of this reason. There's so much intervention between World Bank organizations, foreign governments, this and that, dealing with
International
their political
Monetary
leaders.
Fund.
Yep.
Yeah.
IMF, not BMF. Go ahead.
Think about Haiti. Oh, y'all whooped our ass and we can't have y'all slaves. All right, we taking all the infrastructure out, the roads, everything, motherfucker, and you gonna pay us back. to the point where you'll never have a GDP because you owe us fucking money. You'll never be able to import, export, nothing. So it's
that's why I love Dame, because he always preaching ownership.
Right.
We need our own, just ownership. Stop working. He's like, I never had a boss. Try to do your own thing, set it up yourself. But it's easier said than done.
There you go.
Leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
One thing I say, it takes capital, and one thing he always taught. One thing we know how Dame got his paper. So
yeah, yep.
All right. If you're willing to take the risk, there it is. But all right, what we got?
Speaking of taking a risk,
right?
Brother,
arrested.
Sauce on Bread brought this to our attention immediately when that shit happened. I was like, oh, it's on the list. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you don't remember Brick Lady, she was the woman that said that she was walking down the street minding her own business, eating a piece of watermelon, and some bitch tried to talk to her. And when she said, no, you can't have my number, he hit this bitch with a brick.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Yeah. And allegedly, and of course it's false. How the fuck did she get that big ass welt on the side of her face?
Dude.
So it's some people were saying it's an allergic reaction, but the other thing that they're saying is it looks like she may have injected saline into her face. But when she told the story, I was leaving the club and this man asked me for my number, and all of these black men stood out here and watched him hit me in the face with a brick because I wouldn't give him my number. And these brothers was like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about?
You gonna get us killed. Yeah.
You're gonna get us killed. Like, with nobody, what is she talking about? Ollie, you let him hit me. And they showed a picture of her the same night. She had a mask on. She was running around. She was in the club with a little P shiesty or whatever, Pooh shiesty mask on.
Whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. And damn, we old. I would have never mispronounced Raekwon's name. But I mean, then people start digging up. Hey man, she's done this shit before. And they found the first GoFundMe, and her face was fucking swollen again. And she was crying, talking about, I'm a college student and I'm getting a career. Is that why they mad at me? Bitch, who knows you? You know what I'm saying? Look at her. What did I ever do to anybody to deserve this? You want a brick? Like, bitch, it's not bleeding. It's not discolored. You talking good. You ain't knocked the fuck out. Like, you ain't got a
dudes who got hit upside the head with a brick, and they ain't speaking coherent. You know what I mean? They sitting on the sidewalk on the curb like, man, somebody give me an ice pack or something, man. They ain't got a camera phone or any of that shit. Recording themselves. Them motherfuckers like, dude, I'm concussed.
Right.
Thank God she did not get anybody hemmed up on this until bullshit.
Yeah.
That's all I could think about was like, bitch, you put your whole community at risk. They could have been snatching brothers up off the street behind your black ass. Attention.
Well, you know what?
Trying to get paid.
She's Somalian, man. And she was just indiscriminately playing on that shit that we see on the internet, where with that black man versus woman bullshit, that separation, division bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of women were soaking this shit up. Like, these sorry ass niggas and believe all women. And we sitting here like, man, that bitch is clearly lying. This is Juicy Smoothie's bitch. Like, come on, man. And so, just money is that important where you're gonna put brothers at risk like that. And thank God that it was a camera there, because that's what everybody was saying. Like, ain't no fucking cameras, and they found one to where they was like, nah, this bitch lying. She put her hands on somebody and he threw a water bottle at her, but she never got hit with a brick. And they got another video of her smacking some white dude and walking off twerking and shit. Just a goofy broad. But this the dangerous game. Yeah. This the dangerous games that bitches, and I'm gonna use that word, play. You know what I'm saying? To get brothers hooked up, and this is why you don't believe all women. Excuse me, DJ LOH, don't hit me in the mouth when you see me, because I know you pro-woman. But you know what I'm saying? This is the dangerous game that women play, and this is why brothers is like, nah, don't believe all women, because then you have situations like this. You have situations like Brian Banks, where the brother goes away for 5 fucking years for something he didn't do. So yeah.
That was so messed up with her, man. Doing what she raised 40?
40
racks,
and didn't get none of it. I was happy.
Good. I hope
she didn't get any of it.
No, they stopped her from even being able to open up another GoFundMe page.
Good.
She's banned from that shit.
Good. That's what your goofy ass get. I hope the dudes who she claimed in that video sue her ass for defamation.
Right.
She need to get hit with a brick.
Right. That's
the only payback I can see.
That's Somali law. That's Somali law.
We could call it even. Just line her up and just have a couple cats. You know, whoever donated to her fund, hit her upside the head with a brick.
Right, brick that bitch. Here go one of them. You can choose from this nice red brick or this gray one, this cinder block brick. Or you can get one of them bricks that you use to landscape your yard and hit this bitch.
Get her hit upside the head with a cobblestone.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. You shot that to us, man. I was like, oh wow, they got her. I'm glad they got her,
bitch, man. I'm glad they got her too, ho. You bitch, lying ass bitch. For real, man, because she could have put what, man, look, it could have been a brother that looked like us that could have got hemmed up over that shit.
Easily.
Let's just say it wasn't even a law. Let's just say it was some brothers out there who hit you. The motherfucker just indiscriminately hit some motherfucker and killed them because of this bitch.
That started, crashing out for her because she live and he trying to be the, the knight in shining armor and all that shit.
Right.
Have him save him, in full gear. And yeah, brother can end up no longer, as they say, so
I like
that's the reason why I don't trust dark skinned chicks with straight hair. Just don't. Something unnatural about that shit.
I'm done. I'm good.
She's Somali, man.
I'm good. Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somalians be having them straight ass hair.
Oh my God, you are a fool tonight.
Man. Right.
He got that new Saudi whiskey in that mug right there, man. That's what he got.
Right,
yeah, man.
So he telling all the truth.
Went to the duty free.
Right. Hey, bitch, you in the hospital. You ain't supposed to cut your fucking phone on in the operating room, heifer. I probably she injected that
ass up out of here, man.
Yeah,
bitch. That look crazy, man. That's enough on that,
man. With that deep ass fucked up voice. Eddie, this shit was so hilarious.
Hey, of course, I got the trailer, man.
Please.
I don't even know who Vince Staples is, man.
He's a rapper, man. West Coast, man. He's dope. He's funny as hell.
I bailed you out last week.
We ain't got no chicken for you.
That's cool.
Come on, Vince.
Hey, cuz.
Let me hold something, nephew.
What's up with dude?
That's my part. I want to see that.
Anything interesting happen?
Lemon pepper.
Certain actions require responses.
Who the fuck is Vince Staples?
Not really.
Feeling like I'm floating to the ceiling, is it magic?
Y'all know who the fuck
Tell me why you disappearing, is it magic?
I don't want to say with the magic. These motherfuckers ain't got no taste. No taste. Culture yourselves.
Shit got Atlanta written all over it, man.
All only on Netflix.
Vince is hilarious, man. You gotta check out some of his music, man. I love that North. But yeah, man, Vince, he's naturally fucking funny, man. You watch his interviews with Big Boy and the Breakfast Club, and I sent y'all that one clip where he was talking about, like Vince, you don't be cooking for people. He was like, don't nobody know where I live. He's like, he was like, you be invited. That was him. He was like, you really be inviting people over to your house? Oh man, you got a good spirit. He was like, don't nobody's like, my mama don't even know where I live.
Right.
He's naturally funny, man. He is nuts.
Man, God,
pulled a straight head. He pulled a St. Ed's.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Man,
yeah,
I got
like, dude, you gotta check him out. Do the background check on Vince, man. He's just naturally just him talking. And he got a Netflix show, not from rapping, just him being naturally funny. Casting saw him, do a couple cameos on a couple shows, but for the most part, man, they saw the talent. Was like, this dude is fucking hilarious, and I think he was also like producing the show as well, doing getting on those scripts.
Hey man, you sent this to me, man. I saw that. I said, man, I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. But if this cat is as funny as you saying, man, I hope it propels him.
Yeah, next level.
Yeah, because you know what, man, I'm gonna tell you what I miss, man. I miss that Eddie Murphy type of, and I know Eddie Murphy is Eddie Murphy,
right?
But a lot of comedy, man. The shit that I loved about Eddie Murphy is it wasn't him trying to be funny. Like, do you remember in the Gold Child when that motherfucker jumped over that fence and they was barbecue? That motherfucker, all I want is some chips. All I want is some chips. Hey, turn it over, it's burning. It's like you can see a motherfucker doing that because he in an awkward position and they looking at him.
He started the outtakes. Don't tell me Life and all those other ones, man.
Yes,
the outtakes, and you just watch them like, dude, I can only imagine being on set. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, what do you keep and what do you throw away?
Right.
You know, when somebody's naturally fucking funny, like, man, just keep the camera rolling. Just let it go. You know, because some of that shit, you like, how did they write that shit? Like, in Life, you're like, oh shit, Ray, my toe done slipped into the damn bottle.
Oh, what he said, I hope you pissed the bed with that weak ass matter, yo. And if I do, I'll put the sheets on you, nigga. Hey,
come on, man.
You can't make that shit up.
That was keep the camera rolling and we'll fix it in the mix. We'll fix it later. Just keep going. We got these two legends. Let them go.
It's like when dude told homegirl in the second Black Panther, he said, "You bald-headed demon." That shit wasn't scripted. So I hope that propels this young man because I like that the show looks like it has some edge to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like that edgy shit. It ain't got to be completely blue comedy, but I like that it has some edge. I'm definitely tuning into that one, big bro.
Yeah, man. I was like, oh shit. I'm thinking it was something music related, like they followed his career, him coming up. But nah, he had his own fucking show. I was like, oh shit, here we go. And yeah, man, it looked like it's gonna take off. Hopefully it take off.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like you said, it's got Atlanta vibes.
Yeah.
I gotta finish that shit.
And they comparing it to that already.
Yeah, I gotta finish that shit.
Some pretty big shoes to fill, man, because Donald Glover is a fucking
genius.
legend.
Yeah, he's a fucking genius.
Yeah. He got that Jordan Peele mind.
Yeah, and the fact that his comedy, there's no laugh track.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Again, what we were just talking about, that freestyle and shit. Him and his, on the show Atlanta itself, him and his homeboy, that natural chemistry. Them cats going back to back with each other. That is. Either you got it or you don't. And those two brothers, they got it. I'm sorry, the three. Shit.
Yeah. Lakeith.
I keep forgetting about Lakeith doing his own thing. That's something you got to let him do his thing. You know what I mean? And that's what they did.
I never forget the scene when these motherfuckers was in the holding tank, bro.
That's a man. My nigga, that's a man. She should be over on the girl's side. You was fucking booty holes on the inside and on the outside.
That's different. That's on the inside. You fucking them on the outside. That ain't gay. That's just something niggas. Oh man. Yeah, man. Y'all got me, man. I can't wait for this shit, man. I might binge watch this shit like Stranger Things, man. But that's all I got on it, man.
All right.
Shout out to Vince Staples, man. Shout out to DJ LOH on the 1s and 2s and the legend and all the new subscribers. Let's get
all it. Let's get it.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Gangster.
Pimp.
So
this not
Miami's Heat coach
gangster
gets offered $120+ million contract, but they waited until his divorce to bring this news out. Forward thinking, my man. Forward thinking.
There you go.
It was the GOAT, fucking Pat Riley. He's the GM over at and called his homeboy over, Eric Spoelstra Nostra, and was like, look here, It's contract negotiating time, man. Well, talk to me. What's going on, man? What you looking for? What you trying to do? You know, and I'm you know, just in my mind, this is how the whole shit went. Eric was like, well, you know, right now my mind ain't on no contract right now. I'm going through a divorce. That was like, let me stop you right there. Let's revisit this conversation when your divorce is final. I got something for you, player.
There you go.
I got something for you, player, when your divorce is final. Hit me up when that shit's inked. When you done, you done gave her half your shit and, you know, make sure the kids got a trust and all that. Holler back at your boy. I got something for you.
A little paper bag for you.
Yeah, bigger than a bag. He backed that truck up.
Yeah. This bitch gonna take half. We'll get you back whole.
Right. Can you
mind you?
Go ahead.
Look at this. Look at this, fam. You freshly divorced, $120 million contract. You in Miami. And I think 80 or 90 mil is guaranteed. And it's seven or 8 years. Come on, man. Pat looked out for his partner, man.
Nothing but 20-year-old bitches. That's it. Every night.
You know, the wife is somewhere punching the air. Like,
nah,
fuck you,
man.
fuck you, Pat Riley. You knew what you was doing. I'm sure she got the bag. But
She probably is punching the air. She probably is like, oh, that's more money I could have got. Nah, fuck that.
Coulda.
Man, look, that bitch ain't coaching that motherfucking game. And that's how you look out for the homie, man. That's how you look out for you. You know how many motherfuckers go through a divorce and be like, fuck. They end up with no house.
Nothing.
Bitch get the kids.
Nothing.
A pension. I know a motherfucker versus he had I think either one more year or a few months left of the military. So he did 19 and some change. This motherfucker got out the military and got his disability, got 100% disability. I said, man, what the fuck you do that for? They said, think about it. If he had got out and got the retirement, she would have took
half that.
Right. Yep. Dude dipped out, got 100% disability. She can't touch a motherfucking penny of that. Gangster.
Yeah.
Gangster.
Yeah. You remember what my apartment looked like when you helped me move? When I came home from Iraq? We just pretty much cleaned up my ex-wife's trash. What shit in that house?
It's one of those things, man. They trying to say the Miami Heat organization trying to say it didn't go down that way, and I was like, motherfucker, it looked like it went exactly that way. Like, dude, come on now, because Spoelstra have been with Pat Riley since he was his videographer back in the day, like the tape cassette, you know, recording video or recording practices and shit, and he, you know, got out the mud and rose up through the ranks and became head coach. And now Pat is rewarding him, you know, for his dedication and loyalty.
Man, these motherfuckers ain't got a kowtow. If it did go that way, so the fuck what, man?
That part.
So the fuck what, man?
That's business.
These goddamn.
Finally, a dude is up. He wins in the divorce. He fucking wins. And I want to know how much he had to pay in that fucking divorce, because I think they were married 7-8 years.
Yeah,
in Miami. Shit.
These goddamn laws got to change just because a motherfucker married to you. They entitled to half your shit, man. Like I get it. I can understand that argument if she was there and she held the house down, but some of these women marry a motherfucker and ain't married that long and then walk away with $30,000 in child support, $50,000 in child support, and half of a $50 million fucking bank account. That's crazy. That's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah. They played it nice and smooth.
Right.
Like I said, I only trust motherfuckers who comb their hair to the back. That's
right.
Pat Riley and fucking Billy D. Williams.
It's that mob shit. Right. Right.
He was up in there like, shit, hold on. How long? About 3 more weeks?
3 more weeks? I got something for you.
Uh-huh. Pat, that motherfucking man.
I got something for you. He called him Cuddy. I got something for you, Cuddy.
I thought this was just a player move, man. We ain't got to dwell on it. I just thought the shit was fucking dope. You actually hear about a dude actually coming up during a divorce.
You don't hear it. Every man.
It says here that Pat Riley was with his wife 50 years. You know, that might be a little bit different, man. You know, this was waiting from the beginning.
Yeah, when he was actually playing, you know. So yeah, she's been there since. That's his day one. So she's good.
Yeah,
But
that's
I don't think.
different.
Yeah, that's different. But all I'm saying, like these chicks who only you went through a Vegas drive-through, and all of a sudden she on his pension. You know, she got
Right.
half the crib. She even took the cars. She even took the fucking fish.
Man, if you with this bitch for 6 years and all of a sudden the reason for divorce says irreconcilable differences, that bitch was going for the paper, Mike.
She wasn't fucking with you.
She wasn't fucking with you like that. She just let you get a little bit pussy every now and again, and she dreaded that shit.
Holidays.
I wonder
and
what
birthdays.
his new $120 million chick look like.
Man, he got him an IG model.
He ain't got to do nothing, man. All he got to do is step outside.
Let me tell you something.
Step outside.
I bet you he'd never put another ring on the motherfucker.
Ever.
But you ain't staying the night.
Ever.
I got you an Uber to the house.
Hell, what you talking about? We gonna meet at the stadium. You don't get to come to my home, Vince Staples.
Vince Staples. That's the home you
I don't know where I live. What's wrong with you?
Right. Meet me outside the stadium at 9 o'clock.
You be cooking breakfast for niggas?
Right.
Like, yeah, no.
You be blooding bitches spend the night and watch Netflix and all that? Shit.
Who asked him that? Charlemagne?
Yeah, I think
I
it
can
was
see Charlemagne
who-
making pancakes for a man. Yeah.
For a man.
Yeah, man. You
Yeah,
gotta
it
check
wasn't
out
because
Vince.
how he played basketball either.
He did give a cat a mold of his asshole, Donnell Rollins, man. So you ain't know that, bro.
I forgot about that.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I
I'm
forgot
good.
about
I didn't need
that
to. I didn't need
fruit
to.
booty shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That fucking backdorian.
Yeah. Shout out to Corey Holcomb, backdorian.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So
All right,
man. Shout out to Pat, man, and shout out to the coach that got to come up, man. Fuck that bitch. man.
Nostra.
Right,
You got the bag, man. Damn. Lucky bastard.
Right. Would be nice.
Yeah, man. Just
Get
a
to
little
do this
bit.
night shift. I got to do this night shift. God damn, 120 million.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His ex-wife is good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she
good.
good, but you
But
know
she
they
ain't
always want
120
more.
good. Yeah, always.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she put out a response saying that she, wasn't bitter or some shit. Shut the hell
It's
up.
lying.
Yeah, just stop.
She
Just
looks
After
stop.
50 years, man. Why even get divorced?
No,
I mean,
no,
you know,
No,
this
he's
is
talking
not
about
him.
the coach. Yeah,
We talk about Pat is the GM. He's the one who set the deal up.
right.
Eric is the one, not the one.
Oh,
Pat's the
okay.
one that's been married 50,
Yeah.
50 plus years, whatever. He's the one who looked out for the little homie. Was like, look
Homegirl
here,
trying
man,
to find a loophole.
I got you. Just
Mhm.
find the paperwork, make sure the kids are good, and I got you on the back end. And
Right.
that's how they put that whole play together, which was lovely.
Genius.
And you know it's crazy because Pat and them, I'm sure they had dinner together. And
Yeah.
the wives know each other and was like, you let your husband put this play together behind my back? You goddamn right.
Right.
And take your little $2 million and get gone.
Get the fuck out of here. Your $2 million after taxes and lawyer fees.
You right.
That retainer.
Mhm.
Oh man, what we got next, Cuddy?
Oh, Rent-A-Center is now
Oh.
renting Jordans for $20 a week. This
Oh.
is the most nigga shit I've ever seen in my life.
They talking about Rupert Murdock, motherfucker. Who the owner of Rent-A-Center, man? Don't tell
Hey.
me Rupert Murdock.
Fam, this is equally funny and sad. It's
Yes.
I used to have
it's equally funny and sad, man. It's right there. It's 50-50. It's
They-
50-50
Oh.
with this.
This
Go ahead,
is
man.
literally trying to take advantage of somebody's perceived ignorance.
perception of what money or wealth looks like.
Yes.
They're
And
letting you.
then
They're
again,
letting you. Go ahead.
like then again, like how many times did these kids want to just wear a pair of Jordans to go to prom?
Yeah.
That's when it kind of makes sense. But like I had an uncle that used to manage a Rent-A-Center, and he used to do some dirty shit, show up on Thanksgiving and take your
Yeah.
dining room table.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers eating it, get that turkey off the table, we taking his fucking table. That type of shit. Just imagine when you don't make that payment on them J's.
Hey,
Them
homie,
motherfuckers showing
sit
up to
down.
your school
Sit
bus
down.
stop. You at the bus stop because
put
if
your
you
foot up.
you ain't got no whip if you renting fucking tennis shoes.
Right. Put your foot up.
What you say? Put your foot up.
Sit down. Put your
Let me shimmy those off. Come on,
Right.
come on. Let me get those off, fam.
Sound like a baby.
I can see a dude on the curb. Put your foot up. Put your foot up, man. Let me get those.
That goddamn.
But think about it, man. We come from an era where cats used to get killed over these.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, still in prison, even shot a dude and was like, what happened? The shoes didn't fit.
Right.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, gone over some fucking $100 sneakers back then.
Yeah. But 19, listen, man.
A week?
Listen, my thing is, these youngins ain't gonna wear the motherfucking Jordans for one goddamn thing. They gonna keep the motherfuckers. They're gonna try and keep them, and that's when you're gonna see a lot of hood motherfuckers with a job going and recollect. But why would you want to wear some rented Jordans? Motherfuckers be having bed bugs and roaches and shit, and motherfuckers gonna have to shake the shoe out.
So what you're saying, even the ones they repo, they just repurpose them and put them back out there?
We come from a different time. Like when we were kids, you couldn't repair a pair of tennis shoes. Now you're seeing these dudes taking tennis shoes and put new soles and new foams in them, new airbags, and like times are a little bit different. They treating these shoes like they're Italian handmade, foot pieces. It's just weird. It's strange for me to see, but they're selling not fake bottoms, but like remanufactured bottoms for your tops. It's just weird.
Hold on, wait a fucking minute. Hey man, I just now seen this shit. Did you read the sign?
What it say?
Look at the goddamn easy ownership, $375. Same as cash price. $629.99. Purchase early for 50% off of remaining total. Total cost $19 times 53 payments. Hold up, $19.99 times 53 payments equals $1,049.97. I be goddamn. Listen, we trying to protect y'all. We here at 3PND are trying to protect y'all. Do not go to Rent-A-Center to get your kids no motherfucking Jordans. That's $200 on the Nike app. That's $210 max. These motherfuckers talking about $3-something, and after 53 payments of $19.99, $1,000, that's taking advantage of perceived ignorance, man. Fuck that. No, don't do it, man.
Hey, just go through that store. Like, how many times did you see a stereo with all the fucking weird ass lights on it that they had resold multiple times? This is all shit nobody really wants. I mean,
this shit got old juice on it.
Yeah, the Panther table bottom with the glass top. Like nobody buys this shit.
The big ass spoons and forks.
But they found a lane. They found a fucking lane. I told you, man, it's funny and equally sad.
Man,
because somebody's gonna fall for the okie doke. Come on, mama. You getting your taxes now. Tax season now. You getting your returns. I wonder how many fucking pairs of shoes or Jordans gonna be on. They ain't even layaway because you taking them.
Oh man, that's just
how. Can you imagine them calling around after you didn't make a payment? Hey, your nephew didn't make his $20 payment on his tennis shoes. Have you seen him?
I wonder if they're gonna be allowed to put it on the EBT card or put it on somebody's card.
They probably will.
You see what I'm saying? It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. You signed the contract, just like the payday loans.
Let me tell you
something.
They're
gonna get their fucking money.
I heard this was the morning show in Dallas. It was Skip Cheatham's show. And these motherfuckers used to do these infomercials for title loans. And one day these motherfuckers said, You want them tickets to that Jay-Z and Beyonce concert? What about that brand new pair of Jordans? You can go down to such and such, and they give you a title loan for X amount of dollars, and you could just have it paid back. And I said, you want a motherfucker to put their car, not for food, not for medical treatment,
tickets,
not for rent, for tickets and some motherfucking Jordans. Like they try to take advantage of, like I said, a perceived ignorance, man.
Because a lot of folks don't have access. Some people may not even have access to the mall, but you'll find a check cashing place, you'll find a liquor store, and you'll find a rent center. And you'll find, that part for $20. Yeah. No, I never had a desire to ever want to own a pair of shoes somebody's gonna try to off me for. Anyway, I never had that desire. I never owned a pair of J's.
I go to Pickway first, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Pickway.
We different though. We different though.
Yeah,
I'd rather have a pair of shoes that make my feet feel good than a pair of Jordans. A pair of Jordans that somebody's eyeballing and where my feet are all fucked up. Like
you know how many
watching the old man take off his shoes and his fucking toes look like this.
West Side.
Yeah, always trying to be pretty. Like that.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Hey man, for that $20, just one payment of that, you can go and get yourself some motherfucking Crocs. Them shit seem to be in style now, and people say they're comfortable as fuck, and ain't nobody gonna roast you. Ain't nobody gonna roast you.
Oh, they roast me. I had Crocs 20 years ago. Motherfuckers roasted the shit out of me.
I did.
Until I slipped them on and went to go get some out the car and was just like, oh, I got to take that back. I got to take that shit back, man. I was on his ass. I mean, what the fuck are these damn wiffle ball shoes you got, man? What the hell is these?
And he had the strap on the back.
All that. But my thing is, what happens when a kid get his shoes repoed inside the lunchroom, inside the cafeteria, in front of all his peers?
Yeah.
And then
suicide.
This motherfucker, that part.
Yeah.
That part.
Yep.
Over some fucking shoes. Like you know how cats used to be, back in the day, roasting your ass, off the shit that you got on. Like, we got the same shoes, but yet somehow somebody was clever enough to put a flip on it, and now you got these kids that got to prove that their shoes ain't rented.
What about if you on a date and the motherfucker, nah, I need them J's, partner. Man, I'm in a movie. You can't wait. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I don't know if any of y'all remember Tazwell. Taz. Yeah, Taz said when he was down in Howard, fucking hilarious story. He said, this is how bad Howard is. He said, man, we was up in the doors. He said, man, my partner had a fresh pair of Timbs on. He said that motherfucker walked downstairs and came back up 15 minutes later with some dirty socks on. Somebody robbed him. That's what's gonna happen with the J's, baby.
Like, dude, they ain't even paid for it. I don't know if they're gonna put a Apple AirTag on those jokers. But hey, man, somebody stole them. I ain't got them. But again, all this stuff is gonna go on somebody's card.
There it is.
So if you don't make that payment, do they just make sure they get paid in full? Like, we gonna have to knock out the remaining balance right now since you can't produce the product or you ain't got no, we gonna put your shit. So you gonna go into debt over some fucking J's.
Rent-A-Center. People should have put Rent-A-Center out of business a long time ago.
Should have,
because places like that, I mean,
predatory.
It's but you know what? It's predatory, but because they make their shit so accessible, it's like, what's the fucking drive to go out there and do what you got to do so that you can own your shit? It's you know what I'm saying? Like, these pawn shops and all that shit, they predatory to the motherfucker. $1,000 for the motherfuckers, man. Nah.
I'm glad you brought up. I didn't read the man. You was like, hold on. Let's do some quick math.
Yeah. I just saw it. I was looking like, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Great catch, man. But this is where we at, man, in society. It's that we renting fucking shoes.
Yeah, man.
$80 a month. $80 a month.
$80 a month.
Oh,
you could save that $80.
They gotta have them. They gotta have them, bro. They gotta
3 months.
They gotta have the J's. Everybody got the J's on in the TikTok.
God damn. And the retro shoes, they've been out 20, 30 years.
That's like this fool. This fool won't wear nothing but fucking J's, man. J's and Crocs. He wear Crocs now. Now, it ain't like we always buying shit, birthday or a holiday, school year. But my point is, Man, that cat got his brother might buy him the pennies or he get the Air Maxes. He just now started wearing Air Force Ones. And I'm like, bro, there's people out here that's less fortunate. What the fuck is and just to show you how good we got it and don't appreciate it, my nephew went back to the Philippines to visit his family. And he was mad. He was mad because dad bought himself a gold chain and didn't get him one. And his cousin was like, hey, don't be upset. Don't be sad. I only have 2 pairs of shoes. And it's like
perspective.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and even now, man, I got a gang of sneakers and in time with, like, because I wasn't able to get that kind of shit growing up. Mom.
You bought it. You bought it.
Right. But now I'm like, I don't even wear this shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me, when I get in shape again, I'm going back to goddamn Timberlands or 1 pair of sneakers. But it's just, it's like,
why you got to get in shape to wear shoes?
You gotta look good in the motherfuckers, man. Listen. I know what you're saying. That is hilarious. But bro, everything they still wearing all this tight shit, man. I can't be no big niggas and tight shit with some Timbs on, man.
Hey, we too old to be wearing tight shit.
I look like the Dunkin'
with,
Donut man. Bro, I've been in sweatpants for the last 7 years, man.
Let your shit breathe, son. Let your shit breathe. We dress for comfort now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm at that age where I'm like, man, give me some sweats. Now, when I go out, I get a little fly, but now I'm in some sweats, but motherfuckers still like to put on some jeans or something, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? I don't know where all these big motherfuckers shop at, but ain't nothing in a regular store for me no more.
Timu.
You goddamn right, man. But hey, man, people, please don't fall for the okie doke with this shit. I'd rather see them.
PSA, please.
Yeah, man, it's funny, but it's not. It actually shows you, and I am gonna say us. It shows you what these motherfuckers think about us, man.
That part
shows you what they think about, because you don't see. I ain't never seen a renter center in a well-to-do ass neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Just like I ain't never seen a Save-A-Lot in a well-to-do ass neighborhood or Aldi's. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just like you don't see pawn shops and shit and liquor stores and astute neighborhoods, man. So, man, don't fall for the okie doke, man. That's don't let them take advantage of you people, man.
Hey, man, like generally, like the way you're supposed to use a rent center is when you stage in a house for resale. Just imagine motherfuckers renting Jordans for a funeral.
I don't know if I can walk up in a funeral. What the fuck you doing? I'm bad. No. You should have rented them this morning. We got to take them off the corpse now.
How about I want to know the ins and outs of the contract. Part. Can you I only want them for a month?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I said, man, it like a lot of people use that shit to stage houses. So, you rent it for a couple of weeks till the house sells and, they take all that shit back.
Man.
Well, that makes sense. That's you're flipping. You buying shoes that isn't flipping. That's not a fucking investment. I don't care what cats say, man. Like, oh, I got J's that ain't never touched the ground. That does not mean shit to me.
Right.
That's not a wise investment. And $20 payments. $20 payments a week.
Man. Yeah.
That's hitting your card every fucking week. Bam. $19.99 every fucking Friday. Come on, man. For shoes.
Plus taxes and fees.
That part. Processing fees, all that, because I'm sure they're not, they may take cash.
He said it was
you show up every Friday, with $21.50.
Right. They said it was $19.99. Why I'm paying $44 a month?
Yeah.
A week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Well, hey man, what else we got, man?
That was it.
That's it, bro. That's
all right. I thought it was one more thing y'all had.
No, that was I saved that one for last so we could really get into it. How sad, funny but sad. That this is a thing, man.
Damn.
Nuts. It's crazy where we live in, man.
Man.
You rock all this designer shit and ain't got a dime in your pocket.
Right.
I bet they don't smoke crack.
They cowards, baby. Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack.
You know,
I
why
don't
is it
kidnap bitches either.
acceptable?
What's up?
Why is it acceptable for women to wear like these knockoff purses and for dudes not to wear knockoff J's?
Oh no, I don't know about that because my wife be like that shit fake. My wife can spot a fake Louis, fake anything.
I don't even get into that whole conversation about purses because those Birkin bags, 20,000 a pop and stuff like that. It's a fucking bag. And how does and I'm sorry, I'm over fucking stuttering. How does a bag go out of style?
Well,
and that bag ain't in season. It's a bag. Does it carry your shit? It's a good bag.
I'm gonna say this, man. My sister-in-law. Well, no, I ain't gonna say it. We don't know who the fuck watching, but I'm gonna just say this, man. Ain't nothing should cost no $20,000 to throw over your shoulder if it ain't a rifle. And that bitch, that bitch better be a rail gun for 20 grand.
Yeah, man. I mean, it doesn't register with me. It's a bag.
No.
It's just a bag. It doesn't do a damn thing that a hefty couldn't do.
And you know what, man? That's the reason why these people know that they could keep raising the prices on shit. Because people keep paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
We like, why the fuck? Yeah.
And you think about who's getting the kickbacks off this renting J's. You know they got to deal with fucking Nike.
Come on with it.
You know they got to deal with fucking Nike. Like, oh, we could get them on an installment plan. Genius, fucking genius.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why you know you're correct, man. When Blockbuster used to be open, they used to rent out PlayStations and shit.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, they used to rent PlayStations, Xboxes, and from what I was told, they said when you get trained, they said that for each rental, Blockbuster only gets something like $7, but the rest of the money goes to fucking PlayStation.
Sony.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Sony.
So you're right. That's probably what it is. Okay, renting center gonna get $5 of that. And the other $14.99 going to Nike.
Y'all cats, both of y'all been overseas. We all saw the tongue of the fucking tennis shoes. Where they made?
Yeah.
And how much do they cost?
Nothing.
To make?
Nothing.
I said you come out here, man. You can get well. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big brand person, but you can get really good replicas out here in these souks. I can't tell the difference. Especially when they had like Beats headphones first came out.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some quality fakes. Rolexes out here, they had some quality fakes. I don't see why they're not making quality fake Jordans.
I'm sure they are. It's the ones that's at Rent-A-Center. To me, the new Jordans look like the fake shit.
Oh, these
new versions are like, they don't look like the old ones, the ones we had.
Yeah.
You ain't seen that they knock off shoes that they've been knocking. They got
I've seen them, but I can't tell the difference.
But I'm saying there's videos of the women that just like, it was this woman working at a shoe store, like an urban nice shoe store, and somebody had some Jordans. She said she looked at them and she said, "Yeah, these are knockoffs. You could tell right here, here, and here." But
just like
for us, it's like,
how
get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. You got those guys who are diehard J fans, and they're like, "Dude, look, they never made that colorway. Those are knockoffs. They never had that colorway. Those are knockoffs." And like you said, they just turn them upside down. I'm like, "Yep," because they try to trade. They got places where you could trade them in for other shit. And dudes like, yeah, these are, I can't fuck with those, man.
Big bro. I seen a motherfucker look at a pair of Air Force Ones and said, "Nah, homie, these is knockoffs. This motherfucker got one too many shoelace holes."
See,
I said, God damn. Who in the fuck counts the shoelace holes? Nigga, God damn.
Yeah, man. When they on their shit, it's impressive.
They on their shit.
It's impressive. Like, God dang, for real, you know all the fucking colorways?
Yep.
Yeah, this doesn't exist, man. This does
not exist. See this piece here on the back of the motherfucking tongue?
Yeah.
Knock off. That don't go there. This shit got a Dr. Scholl's foot pad in it.
Yeah.
Nope, knockoff, baby.
Sorry.
Like that Pawn Stars. Let me call in an expert. Yeah, I feel really good about this, but let me call in an expert.
Right.
God,
Hey,
damn.
wait. The Pawn Stars, listen. I'm gonna stop after this. The Pawn Stars jerked this lady so bad. She come up in there with what she didn't know was a ruby.
Okay.
Beautiful fucking ruby. And the guy was like, "Oh, what you got is a ruby right here. I'll give you. She let a fucking pawn shop dude tell her, I give you 15,000 for it. I give you 15,000 for it right now.
That's
She
the flag.
said, "Oh shit." Usually the motherfuckers be like 200.
Yep.
Man, that motherfucker was worth, I want to say, $120,000.
See, and that's why the shit went downhill, and the whole thing folded. And RIP to the old boy's son. I guess he just passed not too long ago. But yeah, man.
That's what happened to the Cold Crush, baby.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce this, man. It's yep.
Lieber from
Lieber from Queen.
There you go. I'm not going to embarrass myself this week. Yeah, it was good, man. I'm not going to even embarrass myself. It start with an L.
Yeah.
What is that, German?
Yeah, sure.
Quinstilleween.
Yeah, German is the only language that sounds like angry every time you say it. Like no matter
No
what
matter
you
what
say in
you
German,
say.
it just sounds fucking.
999.
Yeah.
Take that back.
Right.
Get us jammed up. Take that back.
999.
Allegedly.
I'm just saying,
Bro, I went down a fucking rabbit hole on Twitter. These guys arguing about that group of folks and why they got kicked out of like 109 countries. And wow, I gotta send it to you guys. Like, just the amount of hate that was wrapped up in this one tweet was absolutely ridiculous. And it was kind of mind expanding too, just how other white people feel about this group of folks. It was mind boggling the number of people that just contributed to like, yeah, fuck these folks.
Ouch. Yeah.
Was it just hate, or were they kicked out for legitimate reasons?
No, it was legitimate reasons. Mostly, them not assimilating, them just dealing with their own community and trying to influence the rest of the society.
Yeah.
The same thing we're seeing everyday life here, and it's just how they just try to influence it and take advantage. Control everything from a small little corner of the town. Straight mafia shit, but just with religion backing it.
Yeah.
Send it,
brother. Well, look, man.
Right, my guys, thank you again for another great session. Love y'all too. Yeah, man, let's do it again. And if we get something extra spicy, we definitely, fire up the mics for a quick 10-15 minute.
Let's get it.
If possible. So lead the shit up again.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. Okay. And definitely check out that Dirty 30. You guys are killing it on that shit. Dirty 30 episodes of the shit, man. Reviewing music and culture. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Check out that Deeper Dives podcast.
Yeah. Go deep.
Go deep
on Rumble.
Dives.
All the platforms. Everywhere. Check us out.
Yeah, man. Let's get up to 800, man. Let's get up to 800.
All right, family.
Peace.
All right. Peace.
Yeah, man. Oh, shit. All right, Cuddy, I'm out.